I survived 100 days as a super secret agent in Minecraft. Being a high school senior is hard enough, but being a senior and a secret agent is close to impossible. Especially when there's an evil villain terrorizing the city. I have two main objectives over these 100 days. 1. Find the villain before he can complete his evil master plan. And 2. Keep my true identity hidden from my high school crush, Josh. Do I have what it takes to be the most super secret agent in Minecraft? Stay tuned to find out what happens next. Day 1 as a super secret agent in Minecraft, and I was late for school. Oh man. Thanks to my mom, I managed to get here just before the school bell. If only she knew I was a qualified stunt driver. She doesn't think I can drive. I ran in the front door and headed right for my locker. Oh, would you look at that? My best friend Sharky.
So, be on any super cool missions lately? Any spy missions?
Sharky, you gotta keep your voice down. Man, the night I told you that I'm a spy is the biggest regret of my life. I mean, so many times. We're having this conversation right next to people. Seriously?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I just get so excited. My friend is a super spy.
Okay, look. I get that you're excited that I'm a spy, and I want to be able to tell you things, but not if you're gonna scream it down the school hallway and people will find out.
Okay, fine. I'll keep it to myself. Okay, I'll keep the fact that you are a secret spy to myself. Okay, I gotta go to class.
Okay, and see you later. Thankfully, I was saved by the bell. That shark needs to learn to use his indoor voice. After that stressful morning, all I wanted to do was sit down, relax, and wait for the love of my life. The reason I wake up in the morning. My muse, my flame, Josh. Wow, he's so cute. I mean, honestly, look at him. I could look at the back of his head all day. Oh, snap. Did he just see me looking at him? Oh, man. Who am I kidding? He would never go out with me. I'm such a loser. Just as class was starting, my secret agent's phone buzzed. Come on, man. Can't the world save itself? I'm in the middle of class. Ugh. Mission status is urgent. A hardened criminal is currently robbing the city's science lab with explosive materials and compounds inside. Threat is red, mission is a go. Oh man, fine, but first, I had to get out of class. Maybe I could smash through a window. No, but can't do that. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if I could be excused, please.
Excused? We're in the middle of a lesson, little Kelly. Why would you need to be excused all of a sudden?
I need to use the bathroom, please.
Look, can you please hold it? I'm in the middle of this arithmetic, and it's very important you're equal fish.
Actually, no, I can't hold it. I had some really dodgy tacos last night, and it's emergency. I'm about to poop my pants, okay? I have to go.
No, for goodness sake, fine. Go, but be quick. Don't make a mess. Oh, goodness.
Oh, gosh, I can't believe it. Oh, and Josh had to hear all of that. Oh, man, I'm never gonna live this down. I arrived at the scene of the crime, and by the looks of it, the police and the army have already surrounded the building. Time for me to swing into action. I used my trusty grapple hook to get me onto the roof. Then I found this door to let myself in. I'm so cool. Eventually, I made it to the front door of the labs. I loaded my spy gun with some poison bullets, non-lethal of course. Then I went inside. I snuck around making sure I was being super stealthy, like the stealthy spy I was, but I didn't see anyone. But eventually, I did find this huge hole in the side of the building. I guess the bad guy has already gotten away. I used my super secret spy phone to tell my boss what I'd found, and now I need to get back to class. My entire class is gonna think I was pooping this entire time. Oh man. On day 2, I hid in my wardrobe until I was sure my mom had gone to work and I was home alone. After that, I snuck downstairs just in case and then grabbed my security keycard from my hidden location. Not so hidden anymore, I guess. Then I made my way into my top secret super spy base where I used my keycard to gain entry. Ah, yes. You have no idea the kind of intel I have in here. It's insane. I mean, if anyone ever broke in... Ah!
Whoa, you're so jumpy. What is wrong with you?
You know you can't just come into my super secret spy base unannounced, Sharky. I'm a spy. I could have killed you.
Super secret, little Kelly. This door. I can open and close whenever I want. What are you talking about? Oh my god, I knew you were ditching school to be here today. Anything fun? Anything super secret? Show me.
Okay, well look, actually something did happen. The science lab in the city got broken into yesterday, and they took a ton of TNT and explosive materials and compound materials, and there was a huge hole in the side of the building. The bad guy is still unknown, and he's out there somewhere.
So someone stole TNT, they blew a big hole in the building, and you didn't catch them? Wow, you're pretty bad at your job.
I know. Well, look, I'm just gonna try and figure it out today. Look up online, see if I can find any info. What are you doing here anyway?
Well, the reason I really came here is because there's a huge party by the lake this weekend, and we have been invited.
Ooh, that sounds fun. But I mean, I am pretty busy. I probably won't be able to make it.
Well, little Kelly, Josh is coming, okay?
Wait.
He's going to be there, and he's going to look super cute, and you have to go, but you will have to do something about that outfit. Wow.
Oh my gosh. Well, if Josh is gonna go, then I'm sure I can find a few minutes to go to a party. Oh, this is so exciting. Of course, the second I found Josh was gonna be there, I had to buy an entirely new wardrobe. Help! I need help. Someone find me a cute dress. And what's a new wardrobe without some cute accessories? Am I right? But then the strangest thing happened on day 5. I was about to cross the road to the bus stop when this crazy person nearly hit me. Of course I gave them a piece of my mind, but it didn't seem to faze him. Who was that guy? On night 6, I received word from my HQ that a possible sighting of the explosive compound stolen from the city's lab was spotted at this warehouse. But so far, nothing. I waited all night, but with the sun coming up, I had to head home before my mom woke up and realized I wasn't home. On day 7, Sharky came and collected me to go to the party by the lake. We got there around 6 p.m. and it looked like nobody was here. I asked Sharky if he got the time right on the invitation, and of course it was for 9 p.m. This dum-dum was holding it upside down. Great work, Sharky. We were about to head down the street for a while when I spotted the car that nearly ran me over a few days ago. What's it doing here? I convinced Sharky to let me borrow his car. I told him it was a matter of national security, and he was so hyped he didn't care that I took it. I followed that car all the way back to this house, and I could not believe who got out. Josh? What? Why was he driving that car? Who was the other guy driving it the other day? Over the next week or so, I decided to follow Josh around, more than usual. I know you guys are thinking I'm a stalker, but I'm doing this for security reasons. I swear I am, okay? Jeez. So far, all seemed normal. He was attending all his classes and hanging around with the same group of friends. He even managed to have time to go on a date with Cindy, Little Miss Perfect Face. Sorry, I'm not jealous. It's the tree. It's giving me allergies, okay? Whatever. It wasn't until day 15 that I saw that car again. Why was it here? And what was Josh doing here so late and at the same time? I snuck a little closer to see what was going on, and that's when I saw him. That man who nearly knocked me over. It looks like they're talking. Who is he? Please tell me Josh isn't involved in anything weird. Oh no, did he just see me? Oh man, it's my time to get out of here. Day 16, and I was minding my own business at my locker when my history teacher came over to remind me about the mid-year exams coming up soon. Man, how could I have forgotten? I was at the vending machine getting some snacks for later when I turned around and Josh was walking right towards me. Oh my gosh, how do I look? Oh gosh, my breath.
Hey, little Kelly, are you okay?
Sure. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I was just wondering if you were okay. I noticed you following me the last few days, and then yesterday I saw you looking at me in the graveyard. Are you following me?
Me? Following you? No, don't be silly. I was, there visiting my dog. Well, my dead dog. It's so sad. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, why were you there?
Oh, I'm sorry, that sucks. I was visiting my parents. They died when I was younger, so I live with my uncle now. He's cool, I guess.
Oh my gosh, Josh. I'm so sorry to hear that. That must suck. My mom is like my best friend. I couldn't imagine not having her around. Hey, why don't you come over to mine next weekend and we can study, and you can spend some time with my family? Oh my gosh, did I just ask you out? I'm so sorry.
You know, that sounds great. I was wondering if you were ever gonna ask, or if you were just gonna keep following me around. See you next weekend.
As Josh walked away, I tried to stay cool, calm, and collected. Who am I kidding? I just asked Josh out, and he said yes! Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh gosh, he just saw all of that. What is wrong with me? Over the next few days, I just chilled with Sharky. I totally needed some me time right now, you know? But of course, as a super secret spy in Minecraft, you don't get much downtime. Positive ID and location on the explosives stolen from the lab. Looks like it's game time. Let's do this. The GPS that HQ sent me led me right here, back to this warehouse. But this time, check out the car outside. What is going on? I grappled up to the roof and found this vent to gain entry into the building. And as soon as I landed, I could spot a group of thugs around what looks like to be a ton of dynamite. This must be what they stole from the lab. By the looks of it, these guys also had some hostages. They looked like they worked in the bank. Don't worry, guys, I'm here to rescue you. Just as I was about to jump down, I saw the guy. That's Josh's uncle. What was he doing here? Did he work with these guys? Was he the leader? I didn't wait around to find out. I jumped down and instantly these thugs started to fight. All these so-called tough guys are getting beat down from a high school senior. So embarrassing for them. When the fight was over, I realized that Josh's uncle was gone, and so was the dynamite. He must have taken it while I was distracted. I can't believe it. Was Josh in on this too? I spent the next few days on base. It was important that I spoke with my superiors and filled them in on my little situationship with Josh and his uncle. But when I finally found my boss, he seemed stressed, and I was about to find out why. Turns out our city bank was in the middle of being robbed after someone used explosives to get in from underneath the vaults. Oh no, I think I know who that is, but I can't tell him. Josh could end up in trouble too. Don't worry, boss, I'll handle this. I arrived at the bank, and as expected, it was already surrounded by the army and the police. I wouldn't be much of a secret agent if I just walked in the front door, now would I? I made my way to the roof of the apartments beside the bank. Then I used my super cool spy wings to glide across. So cool! I made my way down from the roof and was greeted immediately by some more bad guys. But don't worry, I kicked their butt too. It wasn't until I made it into the main safe that things got hairy. These guys were armed and they were not backing down. It turned into a proper fight, but like always, my training kicked in and I kicked some butt. Only me and this one guy left. Why don't you take off the mask and show yourself? Oh my gosh, that's Josh's uncle. He really is the mastermind behind all of this. I can't believe it. I was in shock, so much so that I gave him enough time to throw some C4 on my feet. Ah! I managed to get away before he detonated it, but now he's gone. He managed to slip back down into the subway under the bank. I'm gonna need some advice on what to do next. So, to wrap it up, Josh's uncle is pure evil. He robbed the science lab and robbed the bank and then blew the whole place up. And if I arrest him, then Josh is gonna end up on his own because his parents are, well, dead. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
Yes. You faced quite the predicament, I will give you that, little Kelly. But the question is, do you love him?
Of course I love him. He's so handsome. I mean, the way that his brown hair moves in the air conditioning of the classroom, it's so dreamy.
Does he know that you love him?
Well, no, not exactly.
Have you ever told him you even like him?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay. So, his uncle's a crazy lunatic that robs banks and robs stuff, and he's also a criminal mastermind who tried to kill you with an explosive, may I add. And you don't know whether to get him arrested or whether to tell Josh or... Yeah, I'd flip a coin. I'd probably just flip a coin.
You know what? Okay, well maybe I just can't go to Josh and tell him about his uncle. But maybe if I catch his uncle in a crime, catch him in the act, then that will be good enough reason to put him behind bars.
Ooh, that's a good idea. And that way Josh can't be angry at you because he doesn't know you're the spy that's going to catch him. And you could be his knight in shining armor and you could be all like, live with me, Josh.
Well, calm down, you, okay? Look, I'm gonna have to do some serious spy work if I'm gonna figure out what Uncle Josh, or Josh's uncle even, is gonna do next. Over the next 30 days, that's right, 30 days, I lived in the trees outside Josh's uncle's house, doing some top-class spy work. If I was gonna catch his uncle red-handed, I needed to know what his next move was gonna be. I couldn't just run up to my boss and tell him about this cute boy I like and his evil mastermind uncle who robs banks, now could I? If I was gonna take him down, it had to be in the middle of his next crime. The only problem was, I had no idea what it was gonna be. It also didn't help that Josh liked to work out 10 times a day. I mean, talk about a distraction, am I right? On day 60, when I just climbed down from the trees to resupply, a helicopter landed on the roof. And I'm pretty sure that Josh's uncle just jumped in. I don't believe it. I had no idea where he was going. I needed a new plan. Day 61, and Josh was coming over to study for exams we had coming up in school. My new plan of attack could be 2 different ways. 1, make Josh fall in love with me, then get close to his uncle and convince him to stop being evil. Or 2, get all the info about his uncle from Josh, arrest him, and ruin Josh's life. Jeez.
Hey, thanks for studying with me. You're so much smarter than I am.
No problem. So, your uncle seems like he does well for himself. He must be smart. How come he doesn't help you?
Yeah, he's a smart guy, I guess. But he's always working.
Oh, cool. So, where does he work? Or, what does he do?
He told me he works in supply and demand, whatever that is. To be honest, he comes and goes at all hours. Like right now, he's on some oil rig working on a drill of some kind. Well, at least that's what I overheard him saying on the phone before he left yesterday.
Really? Wow. That sounds cool. The oil rig. That's where I'm headed next. I spent the next week prepping for my mission, and finally, on day 68, I was here. The oil rig. I climbed up out of the water and I took off my super secret spy diving gear, also known as normal diving gear. I made my way up the stairs until I reached the main platform. Once I was there, I knew I was in the right place. But why a drill? I don't understand. What could he need a big oil drill for? I stayed in the shadows, only taking down bad guys that could alert the rest of them about me being here. But not long after that, I did get spotted by Josh's uncle. I guess there's no turning back now. I jumped down and I confronted him, taking down 2 of his bodyguards with ease. I was about to ask him why, but he just took off running. Hey, get back here! What in the world? This guy was like a little spider monkey. I've never seen moves like this before. Before he could jump off the edge, I hit him with a little taser shot. That sure slowed him down. I've got questions to ask you, buddy. You're not going anywhere. It was at that point when he looked at me in shock. This wasn't the first time he heard my voice yelling at him. He knows who I am. He recognized my voice. Oh no, I froze. How could I have been so stupid? That gave him enough time to get up and jump off the edge and into the water to make his escape. I have to warn Josh and my family. They all could be in great danger. I spent the next 11 days at home as much as I could, but my mom was starting to get suspicious about all the time I was spending with her. Lol, moms, am I right? But by day 80, nothing had happened. Maybe I overreacted. Maybe Josh's uncle didn't recognize my voice. So for now, my spy work has to take a back seat because I had some exams to ace. Good luck, Josh. I know he'll do great. After the exam was over, I was about to ask Josh how he did, but my phone was blowing up. It was Sharky, and he needed me to come home ASAP. When I got home, Sharky was hysterical. What's going on, Sharky?
Oh, little Kelly, thank goodness you're back. It's your mom. She's been taken. A load of thugs came in and they took her, but I managed to save your dog.
Sharky, I don't have a dog. My dog died a year ago, remember?
What? Whose dog is this then? Oh, it was just so traumatic. I'm so sorry.
Wait, so they took my mom? Are you kidding me? Where did they take her? How am I gonna get her back?
I have no idea, little Kelly, but they left a note. It was from Josh's uncle. 100%. He said you have a choice. Save the world or save your mom. And it's down to you. And you'll know when it's time. Oh, I'm so sorry. There was nothing I could do. There was like 10 of them.
Oh gosh, it's okay, Sharky, but I gotta figure out a plan. I gotta save my mom and save the world. I had to save my mom, and in order for me to do that, I worked with my team to try and find some leads on her location. But no matter how hard we looked, nothing was coming up. I even went back and watched some old locations that he'd used, hoping he thought it was safe to come back too, but still, nothing. But finally, on day 99, we received word about a hostage situation on an old construction site downtown. It was my mom. But why so publicly? And why now? What else was going on? That's when my boss came running over. Someone just attacked our secret nuclear bunker and used a mega drill to drill through the ground into the war missile at the location. It's him! He set up this entire thing! And now the drill makes sense. I had to stop him. But first, I had to rescue my mom. Here it is, the construction site where my mom was being held by his evil thugs. I wasted no time in getting to the top to find my mom. It was go time. I fought my way through wave after wave of bad guys. Nothing was gonna stop me from saving her. Nothing! Eventually, all that was left was one guy. And by the looks of him, he was looking for a fight. I ain't about that life. Mom! She was safe! Thank goodness! Look, I know you must be so confused, but I promise I'll tell you everything later. Right now, I have to save the world, okay? Oh, also, I think I failed math. But we can talk about it later. Bye, Mom! The cops will be here in a second to get you. Here I was, at day 100, and about to face my hardest challenge yet. Stop Josh's uncle and stop this missile from being launched. I was gonna try a stealthy super spy approach, but I decided to make it a little bit louder. Bring it on! I made my way through the building looking for Josh's uncle, but so far, he was nowhere to be seen. But when I got to the reactor room, he was there. And man, he did not look happy to see me. Hey, get back here! Of course he runs off and leaves me to clean up this mess. Yeah! I chased him all the way through the halls, even though he was trying his best to stop me. But after he took my mom like that, this was personal. He led me all the way to the missile. Not very clever on his behalf. But what I didn't know was the launch had already been initiated. The timer only had 60 seconds left. OMG! I guess this was gonna be an old-fashioned standoff. And by the looks of it, we were both out of ammo. Ah! I was gonna kick his butt. Not only for me and for taking my mom, but for putting Josh in all this danger without him even knowing. Ah! Eventually, I did it. I took him down. The only problem was, there's only 10 seconds left on the launch timer. I ran over and put in today's codes to cancel the launch. With only 1 second to spare, I did it! I saved the world! It was all over. Josh's uncle was behind bars where he belonged. My mom was home and safe, and Josh is sad right now, but he'll be okay. I told him he can come stay with us for as long as he wants.